A new exhibit taps into the dark history of Brandon. The Daly House Museum is taking a look back at the Victorian era and some of the interesting and perhaps cruel traditions that came with it. It's called Daly After Dark. And for more, we have Alex Essery here. He is the president of the Daly House Museum Board. Thank you for making some time tonight.
Hello, and thank you very much. I'm president of the Daly House Museum Board, and this is sort of something new we've been doing for this Halloween. This is the first time we've done this event, and the turnout's been amazing so far. So we're very excited. It will likely be a repeat, I think, around next Halloween.
So tell me what the inspiration behind this was.
Honestly, you look for inspiration lots of places, but I do believe Winnipeg's own Delnavert does a similar sort of Delnavert After Dark idea, and we thought we could do something similar, but sort of focused on our museum. So yeah, we started looking at some of the specific Victorian traditions, some of the sort of spookier or strange or off-putting stuff, of which there's plenty. We took that and then sort of ran with the idea of doing some after dark tours, turning the lights down low and having some sort of fake electrical candle lights to have people navigate the museum by.
So what can people see when they come and take a look?
Well, so if you enter, and I will mention we're sold out right now, but we're looking at maybe running some more bookings. But as you enter, we've got all the normal stuff that would be in the Daly House Museum. So all of our normal sort of artifacts and sort of it's set up as a Victorian home. But in places like the parlor and stuff, we have a coffin that was donated from Brocky Donovan that set up a bunch of different panels and slides about sort of Victorian mourning, as well as we got some sort of grisly stuff in the second floor about the sort of obsession they had with mummies. So we have sort of a fake sort of wrapped mummy body on display, things like that, as well as we have various local volunteers and tour guides around to sort of help inform you in some of the rooms. Some of them are also in garb and dressed up and things like that. So yeah, you just sort of get a spooky Daly House experience, some additional kind of gruesome information on top of all the normal stuff that would be in the museum.
With this exhibit in particular, is there any piece or any piece of the exhibit, I guess, that stands out to you?
For me, one of my favorite parts is there are a bunch of I think sort of classical traditions, things like bobbing for apples and things like that. They're actually done by a lot of sort of Victorian ladies, which I didn't realize. And a lot of them were ways to hopefully bring good luck or help you get a man or things like that. But they also included things like jumping over lit flames and stuff that is just a little more wild than when you think sort of bobbing for apples. So just interesting tidbits of history like that.
I understand this exhibit also kind of looks at some of the Halloween traditions in Brandon's early years. What can you tell me about that?
Evidently Halloween got fairly raucous in Brandon, enough that we have some newspaper clippings talking about particularly bad years or warning people, things like that. To the point where we also have a newspaper clipping, which is it was a completely uneventful Halloween, which evidently at the time was almost unheard of. So it literally has a headline where it's just nothing happened on Halloween, which was shocking enough to warrant a headline, which is rather funny.
If anyone wants to find out some more information about this exhibit or the museum itself, where can they go?
You can find us on Facebook and other sort of social media like Instagram, as well as we do have a website, which is dalyhousemuseum.ca.
All right, Alex, thank you for coming on the program tonight. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very, very much.